What's up, guys? Welcome to my 7th Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This is against some dude from Serebii. I can't remember his name. And I'm using my new NU team. I think I asked him for an NU battle, but he didn't use all NUs, but that's okay. I'm not too picky. So I lead off with my Camerupt, and then I step Stealth Rocks and switch out. I'm surprised he didn't go for another Psychic. That's the whole reason I switched out to Articuno. And then he takes back his Espeon and goes into Golem, which of course I Toxic, which if I had Ice Beam that probably would have been a better move, but that's okay. So he actually outspeeds me and sets up Stealth Rock while I roar him out, and he goes into a Star after. And I figured here that he would go for a close combat, and he did. And I know he could live it with high defense, and there's no stab on that close combat. And so I just Ice Beam it, and now I know with the special defense drop it's definitely gonna kill. I figured it would before anyways, so that's really nice. And yeah. So he goes back into his Golem, and now that I know I'm slower, I switch out into Terror, my Tauros. I don't think of his name there. I get the Intimidate on it, and he went for a Fire Punch, which I was surprised, instead of going for like a Stone Edge like I thought he would. So I go for an Earthquake, because that's about the only thing I can do to that thing, and it doesn't quite KO it, and then he blows up, so it's like crap, because Terror is going to go down, which blows, because he's really good, and he has pretty good type coverage. So he goes back into Espeon, while I go into my Spexed Electrode, and I go for a Signal Beam, and it does a pretty good amount of damage. I figured it wouldn't KO it, but he actually gets confused, which is nice, and he hurts himself and kills himself. So then he goes into his own Tauros, and I'm stuck on Single Beam because I'm Spexed, so I switch out into Chiller, which I don't know if he predicted this or not. I mean, I just got ripped up by Stealth Rocks and they Stone Edged me, so it's like crap, but that really didn't matter too much. And then I go into my Zangoose. I didn't know if he would switch out, so I was debating either a Swords Dance or a Close Combat, so I just went for a Close Combat, because maybe he would think I didn't have it. But I do, and I KO him. So that was nice. And then he goes into his Typhlosion. And I switch out Zangoose, because I don't want to like get hit by a Focus Blast or anything, but he actually just still went for a Flamethrower. And this did a pretty good amount to Floatzel. So I just go for a Waterfall because I know I can outspeed him. That's basically what this Floatzel is meant to do, is just come in and outspeed people. And, you know, knock them out. And now he's down to his last guy, which is a Lapras. And Lapras is pretty cool. And I don't know what he can really do to me, so I just go for a Return. And it does a pretty good amount of damage. And he goes for a Thunder and misses, which I hate it when, you know, you miss a Thunder. It's so aggravating. So guys, that's the battle, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.